Hello, I'm Carol Bullard. I'm a registered nurse. I'm a nurse practitioner. I've just started a company called Joyful Health and Wellness. The purpose of Joyful Health and Wellness, PLLC, is to do health education and health coaching, to work one-on-one with people regarding their health. A few weeks ago, I did videos of people of walking and doing exercise and how important it is to move every day, and how that you have options. You can walk at home, you can walk outside, you can walk at a gym. If you have a gym membership, you can walk on a treadmill. So and you can walk with a weighted vest. So there's a lot of ways. It's very important to get that 15 to 30 minutes a day in, both for weight loss, heart healthy exercise. It's very helpful. So for this week, the week of October 20th, we're going to be discussing diabetes. So today, on day one of our diabetes class, I'm actually going to interview someone who had diabetes and what he did to get off his diabetes. So I'm going to introduce Sam Gupton. Sam?
Hello, I'm Sam Gupton, as she said. I'm formerly diabetic. I was diagnosed with diabetes probably around 2020, 2021. I was overweight, had high blood pressure and high cholesterol at the time. I went to my doctor. I had an A1C of over 8.0, somewhere around 8.0, a little over. I was put on metformin. And my first question, I do not like taking medicine. So I asked, what do I need to do? She told me, lose weight, exercise, cut back on sugar. So that was my motivation.
Okay. So when you were put on metformin, how did it make you feel? Did you have any side effects?
Had a few side effects, stomach issues, but after a while I could tell my blood sugar was going down taking it. But as it would go down, I was feeling not having energy.
So you started out with a hemoglobin A1C of 8 point...
Around 8.0, 8.1, somewhere
Okay.
around there.
And so we know that normal is they like for you to have that A1C less than about 5.6. Now, that's anything 5.6 and to about 6.2, you're pre-diabetic, and then after that, you kind of get into the diabetic where you're put on medication. If you're a DOT, you are a DOT truck driver and you're getting your CDLs, if the cutoff is 10. So if you are a truck driver, you have diabetes, and they do a hemoglobin A1C and it's more than 10, that means that your blood sugar is not under control, and then you would not be safe to drive. That puts you at risk for having medical issues that would be not safe to drive. Tell me, what was your weight when you first started, when you were diabetic back in 2021?
Around 270.
Okay. And then, so it took you about a year and you worked on it?
Took me about a year. Well, actually, a year from the date I was diagnosed with diabetes, my doctor took me off my metformin. I got my numbers down low enough. My first visit, she told me, she said, I'm going to cut your dosage back. And I don't recommend people doing this, but I was watching my blood sugar, and I cut my own metformin in half dosage-wise because my blood sugar was getting too low. And after she said that she was going to cut my dosage in half, I told her that I'd already done it.
Okay, so what was your last hemoglobin A1C?
I think it was 5.7, 5.8, somewhere in that area.
So you took control of the diabetes. You knew that it would be lifelong and get worse if you didn't do something about it, but then you were able to take matters in your own hands, control your eating, exercise, and then you were able to get off the medication, and now that diagnosis is no longer on your record.
Yes, I'm no longer listed as diabetic. I learned what foods affected my blood sugar. I changed the way I prepared food. I used to eat a lot of fried foods. I used to eat a lot of fast food. I've eaten some of everything. And I still eat a lot of the same foods, but they're just prepared differently, and I watch the amount I eat.
Okay, and so how much weight did you lose from 2021 to today?
I have been holding about 160 to 165 pounds for almost 3 years now.
Okay, so you are a testimony that if you have diabetes, you can beat it with diet and exercise.
Type 2 diabetes can be beat.
Okay, thank you.
High cholesterol can be beat.
Okay. So that is our testimony today of diabetes and what you can do to help reverse diabetes, that you do not have to be on medication lifelong, but always follow your doctor's recommendations. I am not your doctor. I am not acting in the capacity of a provider. I am just simply a health coach. You will have the opportunity at the end of this week to get in touch with me to work one-on-one with me so I can help you and coach you on your foods and what you should be eating, encouraging you to exercise. Later this week, every day, I'll also be talking about some more facts about diabetes, and you don't want to miss it. So make sure you like, comment, and share. This Facebook for this week is free, and you are certainly welcome to share it. Have a good day.